Greetings and citations, ladybugs, gentle germs, widgets, and what's its and welcome back to another episode of Just Create SSP playthrough. We did a bunch of mining with our lovely new tunnel there. We are ready to deposit some resources in our banky thingy. Got a decent amount of resources here. Let's get them all processed up and then decide what we're gonna do for the next little bit. I think I know what we need to be doing. I think I know. I think I want to find a place that I can put a tree farm. Pretty good sized one, too. I don't have any backpacks up right. Oh, yoink. Of course. Let's clean up my mess here and then decide where we want to put a tree farm, because I do actually want to get a tree farm set up and going. I've got some ideas on how we could go about doing it somewhat effectively. Okay. Let's put all of that stuff away for a minute. Let's see how our farm here is doing. It's doing fairly well. Getting our carrots and potatoes population up and going. All right. So let's head over this way. And we can cross the teleport off of our list. Finally. Actually, we could have done that a couple episodes ago. I just been too lazy to do it. So you're plugging away pretty nicely. looks like they might be ever so slowly gaining. So I'm going to slow that down a little bit. Try to clear out the millstones. Clear out the millstones for a bit. Okay, so what do we got that I can create a nice big tree farm? You know, I think we're gonna level some stuff out here. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will do. We'll put our cart down. And I do need to give it a little bit of combustibles. So what do we have for I need to give it coal. Before I give it a piece of coal, though, let me actually... Interesting. Alright. Let's give you a piece of coal. Oh, shoot. Whoops. Yeah, I really don't need it to fill in the holes right now. Yeah, that was a little bit of a mistake. That was a touch of a mistake. For a second there, I thought I was hearing the rainstorm hit. I'm gonna empty this out of the cobbled deep slate. That way it can't place it. what happens when you don't record for a while. I've had a very busy couple of weeks. And I haven't had much of an opportunity to do much recording. So, yeah. You start doing stupid stuff. Maybe I should put a portable storage interface or something on it. That way I can park it over here and have it connect automatically up to the storage and dump everything out. Alright, I need to grab another piece of coal. You are supposed to go that way. Go that way, please. Ah. Why it went that other direction? It's supposed to go towards this direction, but well, I need to, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I need to take out this stuff. So it won't put cobbled deep slate back into the storage, so that it doesn't start putting it out in front or in the walls. Do this, because it's going to be stupid if I don't. This is where I wish I had vein mine in this pack. So much easier to clean up this mess if I had it. Alright, let's get this cleaned up here. I am actually toying around with an idea for a series that would likely require a fair bit of editing on my part. is something I'm a little loath to do. That kind of a mod pack exploration series, mod pack first impressions series. Where I pick a mod pack, play it for, let's say, about 50 hours or so of gameplay, and then give you a first impression on who I think the mod pack would be a fit for, why I think that type of thing, what I like about it, what I don't like about it. Okay, let's get the rest of this cleaned up, fix my mistake, and try to get going off in the right direction again instead of going backwards. See what goes on. I actually had a thought of maybe a slightly easier way to do what I'm doing. Not totally sure it would work though. That's using the rollers. And that would be using the rollers. Alright, let me see if we can't get this going the right direction now. Please and thank you. It goes this way. Goes this way. Oh. God, good grief. All right. Well, forgot about that. Okay. Alright, let's get this cleaned up again. Let's take any of the deep slate that's in these chests out. Oh, I still have quite a bit in that one. There's a bit of an oops. That's there. There. Let's bump you forward a little bit more. Hey, you. Don't ride my thingy. Okay. Well, we'll clean that up in a minute. I may actually... This is one thing I may do. Maybe I should do it this way. kind of coax it slowly forward. Interesting. That is rather interesting. Apparently, inchworming this away around just by nudging it is enough to allow the deployers to break dirt blocks. That is interesting. I find that quite interesting. Oh, I never did light up. Right, well, let's do this. Let's grab my bucket. Pick that up. Let's see, let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4. Make, let me do this. Let's make a bunch of torches. I can put around here. So that one's up too high. Just go there. Little bucket. There we go. I'm not gonna get the drop on me, you little snot. Okay. Oh, that's right. I did go a little bit bigger on this building. That's why it looks a little off. All right. Alright, so let's throw a bunch of stuff in the storage system. Let's see, where are we at? How deep are we into this? Really kind of only want to go 2 more blocks, I think. So I might actually do it by hand. Come on, buddy. Where did we get that block from? Alright, so let's yoink, 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 yoink. I will dig the 2 blocks manually. I want to come over here and give myself another little path. Let's see. And nudge. Nice if I could feed it sticks, but unfortunately the first minecarts won't take sticks as a fuel source. I can put it in and they won't do anything, which is unfortunate. Well, let's make ourselves a shovel. Just a little bit farther forward, and then we'll turn it so that it goes south, and we can put our tree farm off a little later. Yoink. This time, I think I will actually put a piece of coal in it. We're going to let it go all the way over to the river. And work on clearing out that tree farm. Okay. So that's that. Let's get this mess cleaned up while that continues. And I think that will be where we will call it an episode, I guess. We're pretty close to our 30-minute session time limit. Thingamajigger-mabobber. Let's see how well you're doing. It's going pretty good. I might extend this episode a little bit so that we get it down to the river bank. And we'll start filling in some of the lower lying areas with this dirt we're collecting. Alright, where are we? Okay, so I need to stop it when it gets somewhere right in this area. Okay. I think it's going to be going for a little bit longer yet, so... Actually, I might want to stick around. Might want to stick around. So I have a feeling... a feeling. Oops. I love it. Apparently it's enough time. It's apparently enough time for... Whoops. Oh, great. Just about through to where I want to... No, we're not. We got a little ways, a little farther to go. Yeah, it's a really bad place to be standing there. You know that? Okay. We are just about ready to break through. I think this will be the last block that it has to break. And yoink. Okay. I find that actually very interesting. On that side, there was enough time for the deployer to be able to break that bottom block. Huh. Did I screw something up with that deployer? Which is a very real possibility. So let's drop the contraption down and look at that deployer. It's gonna be that deployer right there. Oh fudge, I'm gonna have to turn this back out of the contraption, aren't I? Dang it. There we go. Yes. That deployer had been set to punch. There we go. That's why it was doing it. Interesting problem. Let's do that. Put you back in there where you're supposed to go. Well, while we have it here, let's pop everything out that doesn't need to be out. There's no real rhyme or reason as to how they're actually filling these chests. That. Tempted to actually switch them all to barrels. can't get up there when it's not a contraption. Interesting. Okay. All right. You, and you, please, and thank you. All right. All right, let's wrap this episode up super quick. With me swapping this cobblestone for dirt. Or this stone for dirt. I've got a couple of ideas on what I can do for a nice tree farm. I'm not 100% certain what I want to do. I have an idea. A really good idea, what I'm hoping would be a really nice tree farm. But I'm not sure. I just fairly recently watched Foxy No-Tail start putting his tree farm together on the Just Create SMP series. He got some interesting design choices. I'd like to see if there is another method to kind of achieve a similar type result, but we'll see. Alright, I believe that is where we will call this an episode, and before I get totally, completely ganked by a bunch of skeletons and creepers, I'm going to go ahead and quickly sleep through the night. Alright. So that is where we will call it an episode. As always, I do thank everyone for watching, and do wish you all a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Until we meet again on my next misadventure.